Hey everyone, in this tutorial I'll show you how to create a gritty halftone effect in Photoshop, great for vintage streetwear, posters, and DTF prints. We'll combine halftone patterns, grunge textures, and smart layers to give your artwork that worn, printed vibe. Let's get started. First, open your design or illustration in Photoshop. For this tutorial, I'm using a graphic I found on Kittl, an online design platform that offers a wide range of editable templates, illustrations, and design assets perfect for creative projects. The artwork has a strong visual style and serves as a great foundation to build on. I'll be enhancing it with a retro halftone effect to give it a vintage, gritty look. The design we're working with is sized at around 9 by 12 inches with a resolution of 300 dpi, which is ideal for print and ensures your halftones come out sharp and detailed. Step 1. Create a hue and saturation adjustment layer. Desaturate the image by setting the saturation to -100. This gives you a clean black and white base to apply your effects. Clip the adjustment layer to your design by right-clicking on it and selecting Create Clipping Mask so the desaturation only affects the artwork below, then right-click the layer mask and clear it. Step 2 is to create and save a grunge pattern by opening a seamless grunge texture file, going to Edit and selecting Define Pattern, naming it Grunge Texture 1 and clicking OK, which allows you to reuse the texture as a pattern fill anytime. Seamless patterns are ideal for large-scale designs like t-shirt prints because they tile smoothly without visible edges. Step 3 is to apply the grunge texture as a pattern fill by going back to your main artwork, clicking the adjustment layer icon, choosing pattern fill, and selecting the grunge texture you saved, then clearing the mask and clipping it to your design so it only affects the artwork. Next, change the blending mode to overlay. This allows the grunge texture to interact with the image's contrast, adding depth and grit. Hide this layer for now. We'll bring it back in the final stages to enhance the overall look. Step 4 is to bring in your halftone dot image by opening a simple dot texture in Photoshop. Going to Edit and selecting Define Pattern to save it, allowing you to apply it just like the grunge texture. Step 5 is to apply the halftone pattern by adding another pattern fill layer in your main file, selecting the halftone dot pattern to overlay the effect on your design, ensuring the mask is clipped to your artwork, and then clearing the mask. Next, change the blending mode to hard mix. This produces a bold, high contrast look that mimics vintage print textures. Then reduce the fill to around 90% to soften the intensity just slightly. You can also scale or rotate the pattern if needed. Since it's a pattern fill layer, it's fully editable, giving you the flexibility to fine-tune the effect to your liking. Now this step is optional, but it adds realism. Halftones don't look perfect in real prints. To mimic that, convert your original artwork to a smart object, then go to Filter, Blur, Gaussian Blur, and set it to around 2 pixels. This softens the image just enough so that the halftone reacts to the tones better, especially around edges and gradients. Step 7 is to reactivate the grunge texture by unhiding the overlay grunge pattern from earlier, which will break up your halftone circles even more, giving you a distressed screen printed texture, almost like ink that didn't fully transfer. The imperfections make the design more organic and realistic. To quickly add color tones, create a gradient map adjustment layer. Clear the mask like before, and just like always, clip it to your design so it only affects the artwork. Click the gradient bar to choose a preset or make your own. Gradient maps let you easily shift the mood by recoloring your halftones in one click. Step 9 is to add another grunge texture for more distress by repeating the same steps to bring in a second grunge image. Just like before, go to Edit, Define Pattern, then return to your project. Add a new pattern fill layer, choose the second texture, and set the blending mode to screen. This lightens parts of the image as if sections have been scraped, faded, or overexposed. Multiple textures add complexity and a layered feel, so the final piece doesn't look flat. At this point, you've created a halftone effect with 5 layers. To reuse the setup, simply select all the layers and drag them into another design. From there, you can tweak the patterns, colors, blending modes, and more. This technique is super flexible. You can adjust the gradient colors, change the halftone size, or rotate the pattern to fit your layout. It's a great way to add a raw, vintage printed look to your artwork, giving it an authentic and textured feel. If you found this tutorial helpful, hit like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss a new tip. Want more? Click the link and unlock something awesome. Visit us at transfersuperstars.com, and I'll see you in the next tutorial.